This is an unboxing and review of the red and green dot reflex sight by Feyachi. I purchased this also for my Ruger AR-556. I have a pretty heavy scope on there, and I was wanting something that would lighten it up because the scope with the built-in laser is kind of heavy. So I got this. According to the reviews, this thing is pretty nice. On the box, it shows you different styles. It shows you this is the one that's in here, made in China. Here's another one, but they all have the same technical parameters. Here's a different style. It's supposed to be, according to the reviews, supposed to be real nice. Give you the cloth to clean up the lenses. See what we got here. We got the instructions. What I like about this one is that it's red and green, and this one also it's updated. According to what I've seen before with the older ones, they didn't have the buttons like that. The buttons were, everything was put like towards the back, if I'm not mistaken. So you got the windage and elevation adjustments, the quick detach base with the lock on it, which easily attaches and detaches. Red dot onto rifles. The instructions about the batteries, zeroing in, specifications, one time the power 40 by 28, field of view 15 by 8, and length is 92 millimeters. So it gives you everything, basically what you need. That's another thing. What I like about this is that it also comes with a 45-degree Picatinny Weaver rail adapter, where you're able to, put it on, on the top of your Picatinny Weaver, and have it at a slant, for people that shoot their firearms sideways, or you can put a light on it, right underneath it or in front, where your light is on the side, so it's not in the way. So you can use this for a lot of things. So that's pretty cool that they also send you this included. So that was pretty nice. You got the Allen keys. This is like the small one would be for elevation and windage, and then the big one would be to lock it down. You got comes with 6 batteries, and according to that, you only need 3. So you actually get an extra set of batteries. That right there, saves you way over $10. So, for the price of this scope, you can't beat it. It's under 50 bucks. Wow, this is really nice. If I'm not mistaken, the one that was before this had the big cap where the batteries were the button batteries, the big ones. This one here uses the smaller batteries. You have the on red, which has, I think, 9 different brightness adjustments. And then on this side, you got the on green, which has, I think, the same way, 9 brightness adjustments. And what I read, if you hit these 2 buttons at the same time, that's how you shut it off. Here you got the 4 different types of red dots. You got just the dot. You got the dot with the circle, you got the cross, and then you got all of them together, which is the dot, the circle, the dot with the cross. So you got 1, 2. So you get, yeah, all 4. So you got the dot with the circle, the cross, and then this last one you will have all 4. It's new, so it's a little tight, but that's because I got it in my hand. If you got it on your firearm, it should be, pretty easy to just turn. The red dot is inside of here. That's where the laser comes from, right in there. It gives a reflection, and then sends it out. You got a nice, let's see, yeah, you got a nice Picatinny rail. It's made of a really nice aluminum. It's not like thin. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. Has a very nice view. I think that's 40 millimeters of a reflex sight view. So that's gonna be nice on my AR because I got a red dot scope and it's so heavy. So I'm really happy with this purchase. You open this up here. Okay, take that out. Let's move this out the way. Get out of here. Look at that. It actually already came with 3 batteries inside of it. So you actually get 3 batteries and 2 extra sets. Wow, I've never seen that. I mean, I've purchased a lot of lights and red reflex sights with red dots, scopes, with red lasers, and either they don't come with batteries, or if they do come with batteries, they give you 1 set of batteries. So this is pretty cool. You're actually getting an extra 2 sets of batteries. So that was pretty nice. Let's see how the threads on here. Nice machining. Nothing coming off on my fingers. They're not sharp. Goes on pretty smooth. See that? You don't have to worry about cross threading it. Like some of these lights, you have to worry about cross threading. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we'll see here. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know if you can actually see that in the camera. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's go back to the beginning. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you got 9 settings. I'm sorry if you can't see this in the camera. I'm gonna stand up a second to see if I can get it adjusted a little bit. Let's see. Let's get the green one on there. There's the green one. Let me see if I can get it to focus into the camera here. There you go. See, there's the green right there. So that's pretty bright. That's on the highest settings. So that's pretty bright. Let's see if I can change it to just a dot. Let's see if I can focus this in. It's kind of hard to do it while you're looking at the camera. Let's see. It's kind of small, so you see it there. It's just the way that I have the camera. Let's go make it bigger. That way we can see it better. Let's see. There you go. So that's pretty cool. So you got the one there with the cross. You got the one there with the cross. So that's a pretty big view. So since that red dot, it's nice size. It's not taking up the whole screen. It's not taking up the whole screen. So it may look like that on the video, but it's not. And now that I moved the button around a few times, it's actually gotten pretty easy to adjust now. It must have been because it's brand new. I'm trying to get you, I gotta see this one. Which is that one here? There you go. So that one right there, that's the smallest one. See if I can adjust it to get the red on there. And raise the brightness up. Like I said, it's got 9 brightness levels, and it's extremely bright. And this is the red one, and that's let's see, that's pretty bright. It may not look that bright on camera, but it's extremely bright. And that's the highest one there. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And then I'm looking at the field of view, and that's clear. Shuts off easy. I'm not getting no I'm not getting no shadow. And I would imagine if I was outside, it would definitely not even give me a shadow. That's a pretty big size view of sight. You know, a lot of these that I have, they're like 30. They're smaller, and then you got, you know, the dot is very tiny. So when you adjust it, it's kind of hard to, you know, to get it to zero in. But this one has a very large field of sight, and that red dot or that green dot, it's gonna be pretty easy to sight in. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, here you go. This is your elevation up and down. Here it's showing you to the right. Yeah, so to the right would be turning, is that clockwise? And then to the left would probably be turning counterclockwise. I'm really surprised the way this is made. It is made very well. I don't see any wires. I don't see any openings. I didn't read if it was waterproof. I don't think it's waterproof. I will have to read about that, but I don't see any exposed wiring. I have purchased 1 or 2 before that I would actually see the exposed wiring. This one doesn't have that. And I do see how it goes up and down. You can actually see the springs inside for the elevation, which is pretty cool. It's just not like just the screw alone that brings up your elevation. It actually has spring in there, so that's actually going to help it a lot to keep your elevation and your windage locked in, because you have something, you know, that's going to balance it besides just your threads. You know, just your screws, your Allen heads. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Can't wait to put it on my AR Ruger 5.56. It's amazing the amount of batteries they send you. You know, this right here, I don't think I'm going to use it for the red dot. I won't use it for here, but I'm going to put this on my AR and use this to have my light turned onto the side so it'll be easier to reach. But I'm surprisingly amazed at how this is made. But you know, for the price, under $50, you can't beat it. It's made very well. I gotta look into some of these other ones that they sell. I like gadgets, so I'm always buying red dot sights and scopes, and I'm always changing things on my firearm, and you know, I never leave anything on there too long. I always like to see the options out there, and at prices like this, you know, you can't beat it. So yeah, that's my unboxing and my review. I recommend it. It's very well made. It's not cheap. You know, it's not plastic. It's aluminum. You know, the button is nice and, you know, tight. You know, it's loosening now, if you see. So it's not, you know, jamming or nothing. The buttons are very, you can hear the click and they feel sturdy. They don't feel cheap. They're not clanky or nothing. They're, you know, very good batteries. It's the bolts, yeah. Some of these sometimes you get in the Allen tool they send you either don't fit or they strip them out. This one fits in there pretty good, nice and perfect. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, go check this out. This is the Feyachi red and green dot reflex sight. You know, they give you everything you need to get you set. All right, you guys have a good one.